What's up, YouTube family? It's your boy Devin Harris, aka House Flippin' Poppy, aka Serving You Daily. Back in full effect. It's been about 2 years since I posted on this channel. A lot has happened. I got started with my business right when I was posting on this channel 2 years ago. I got started with that business, and since then, it really jumped off. Nevertheless, I had fired my job back then, and I'm gonna give you guys a reason why I did that, all right? So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into the video itself, how I made $30,000 in a matter of 6 short months on TikTok. Now, before I jump into this, guys, do your boy a solid, like this video, and of course, subscribe for more. I got some more sweet ways to make some passive income for you, all right? Things that I wanna show you guys, or give you rather, 5 important things to remember when attempting to make money on TikTok. These 5 things are also the things that I paid close attention to whenever I made my $30,000 in a matter of 6 months, okay? Number 1, all right? We're gonna take a close look at the eligibility requirements, all right? First and foremost, you have to hit that 10,000 follows. You have to have 10,000 followers, okay? You cannot get into this creativity fund without actually being in or having 10,000 followers, all right? 2, as far as the eligibility goes for the creator program is, you wanna have 100,000 views in a matter of 30 days, all right? If you don't have those 2 things in itself, there's no way you can make money on TikTok, okay? So in order to actually make money on TikTok, you have to be in the creativity beta program. And in order to get into that, you have to meet those simple requirements, which is, again, you have to have at least 10,000 followers. You have to have 100,000 likes or views in a matter of 30 days, okay? Once you get that, we can move on to the second step, all right? Step number 2, find a niche. And what I mean by that is, find something that is near and dear to your heart, right? As far as whatever you want to show to the world, and go crazy with it. Get addicted to it. Get addicted with it, and post as much as possible in that particular niche, all right? Me, myself, I actually found I like the news. Every morning, I'll make myself a cup of coffee. I'll watch the news, read some articles, whatever the case may be. I'm looking at what's going on in the world, all right? When you look at my TikTok, you're literally looking at me just doing what I do. I'm waking up looking at the news. And I thought to myself one day, hey, why don't I actually record myself looking at the news and share these interesting topics with the world? And lo and behold, there's so many people out here that shares that same interest with me. I just happened to blow up one day. I actually did this 3 or 4 times, but nevertheless, yeah, I found my niche, which is the news. I found another niche, which is a reaction video, and I simply come across viral content, viral news, and I just record my face on that, right? And I share it with you guys, and we take it from there, all right? It's as simple as that. I promise you guys, once you find a niche, and you find something that you can really get addicted to and share that with the world, I promise you things will become so much easier, all right? That is step number 2. Step number 3 is a really simple tactic that I've used literally in every single business idea that I have, from my real estate ventures to my trucking gig, and now with this TikTok thing, all right? So step number 3 is volume, all right? Post as many times as possible. For me, I'm gonna recommend posting at least 3 to 6 times a day, all right? So back when I first got started, I was posting maybe once or twice a day, thinking, I don't wanna post too much and not allow people to come to my channel, simply put, because they think I'm just posting some random things at random moments during the day, right? That's not the case with TikTok. You wanna post as many times as possible. Again, I would recommend 3 to 6 times a day. This is what happened, or this is how I was able to flourish on my channel. Basically posting as many times during the day, as many times as possible, right? Whatever makes sense for me. I would pick certain days throughout the week to post. Typically 3 times in the morning, 3 times in the evening, right? Just like the news, right? But I noticed as soon as I started posting a lot more often, what you're doing is you're creating a way for yourself to win, right? You're creating more and more opportunity by posting more and more content that could potentially catch on. Now, it's not like how it was back in the day on TikTok, guys. Back in the day on TikTok, all you would do is literally post something and it would blow up just like that. And I noticed because I did this literally 5, maybe 6 times already. I've made 6 accounts at which all of them have blown up by me doing the same exact tactic that I'm sharing with you, all right? So step number 3, again, being simply, it's a volume game, guys. Post as many times as possible, all right? But I would literally recommend only posting 3 to 6 times a day, right? And when you do so, right, do it at certain time frames, all right? So me personally, again, I would recommend post. What I do is I post in the morning time, so maybe 1 at 8, 9, and 10, okay? Then I'll wait several hours, see what new news is posted on YouTube or on my Google News or Apple News or whatever the case may be. Then I'll post again later in the evening at maybe 7, 8, and 9 p.m., right? And then I'll just simply watch those blow up, right? It's as simple as that, guys. That is step number 3. Step number 4 being interact with your community, all right? This is so vital, okay? And I say that because you want to build a community, right? And most of these people are going to begin commenting on your post. And when they see that you're actually commenting and interacting with them, they give them more reason to follow and come back for more, right? Furthermore, take it a step above that, right? Maybe you could do some things with your community, such as, and I'll give you an example on my behalf. What I typically like to do is, all right, so my handler is serving you daily. Check out the content right there, serving you daily, the merch. My handler is serving you daily, right? So I like to help people. All right, with my channel on TikTok, I'm able to locate GoFundMe's throughout the world, throughout the country, and depending on how good that content does on my page, on my channel, depending on the views that I get on there and the interaction that I get with all of my followers and my community, we're able to help others or assist them with their GoFundMe's, depending on how bad their story is, right? So I've done this maybe 5 to 10 times with several different accounts that we've interacted with. We've come across stories that, all the time that share GoFundMe's, and what we do is, depending on how bad that story is and depending on how good that content does on my channel, I share that link on my TikTok, and basically people select the link and they give money, right? So that's me serving my community by basically showing you all of the atrocities in our world or in our communities. And basically, if they're in a given spirit, I give them the option to do so, right? That is me interacting with my community, okay? There's no better example I can give you in regards to how you can interact with your community. You're simply either commenting back to somebody, right? By just simply typing the comment back, or even doing a video reply, or furthermore, just taking it a step further, doing something like what I'm doing, where I'm actually creating opportunities for my community to help others, right? There's no better way to do that or to build your channel than to basically interact with people. That's it, guys. That is step number 4. Yeah. I've already given you step 1 through 4. Here's the last step to make some money on TikTok, guys. I got you. Step number 5. All right, step number 5 being what was step number 5? I completely forgot it just like that. I got it. Be creative. There's so many people on TikTok just trying to replicate things, duplicate it, whatever the case may be. I'm gonna take a sip of water real quick, 1 second. Coldness. Be creative. Be creative. The number 1 way to make money on TikTok is to find your own way. Do not try to replicate any process or copy anybody else, because they're gonna find this, they're gonna see this, and they're just gonna keep scrolling, right? Oh, you're doing exactly what this guy's doing. I already seen somebody do this. I'm gonna keep going, right? So you wanna do whatever you can to be creative, to make your channel as different as possible, but you want it to be relevant, right? So again, using myself as a perfect example, there's several accounts that post the news. Obviously, the news is popular. There's a lot of accounts that post the news, right? Also, there's a lot of accounts that have reaction videos, all right? Yeah, obviously, people like to see other people react. I get it, right? All I did was combine the two, and I turned it into my own thing, okay? So not only am I looking at the news, I'm also reacting to looking at the news. And what you guys are doing is looking at me, looking at the news, right? So we're all watching the news together. It's one big thing. Don't worry about it. The point being, it's something that I created, right? It's something that not a lot of people, you're not going to find a lot of other accounts on TikTok that's doing the same. Sure, again, there's a lot of people doing reaction videos, but the way I do it is me, right? So that's why I mean by to be creative. Obviously, a lot of people like to see myself react to this, whatever news is out, and I'm extremely blessed from that. Right? So the more of me being creative with my own content, as far as me watching the news, the more people joined my community and began watching the news with me. So step number 5 being to be as creative as possible. Stop trying to remix things or duplicate them and share them on TikTok. First off, a big issue with that is the Creativity Fund program, beta. They have a lot of stipulations, right? That or guidelines that will remove your content in the event they find any replicas. So you have to be as creative as possible. I don't say that simply put just for you to make money. I say that because TikTok will take down your content. Not only that, they will suspend you out of the program in the event that you have five violations in a matter of 30 days. All right, so you cannot have more than 5 violations in 30 days. Otherwise, they're going to suspend you and you won't be able to make any money, guys. Those are the 5 steps that helped me make 30,000 on TikTok in a matter of only 6 short months. I know a lot of this information may be similar to others. I can't say what'll work for you. All I'm doing is simply sharing what worked for me in hopes of you guys taking this information and curating your own business from it. Yes, this is a business. I turned this into an LLC, baby. I'm making more than people would make at McDonald's, Walmart, whatever the case may be. Hell, I'm making more than my old day job, right? And I say this to say, if you guys are looking for a way to make passive income, there's no better way to do that than TikTok. It's similar to YouTube, but in my own personal opinion, the payouts are a lot stronger, baby. Strong, yeah. So if you enjoyed that content, if it sparked your interest, if you guys are going to go ahead and jump into this and try to get into the creativity beta program, please give your boy a like and don't forget to subscribe for more. I got some more content that I'm about to post for you guys, all right? I appreciate it. I miss you guys, and let's go ahead and make this money. I got the keys.